right, Taurus, let's get your reading going for you and your twin flame. Guys, if you need anything, check out that description. My booking information's down there. Cards I use. Tarot, if you want to learn tarot through me, you can check that out down below. Okay. How's this person viewing Taurus right this moment? The Tower. They could view you as someone who's maybe making a lot of changes and shifts, only giving to people who give to you equally. They view you as someone who's very emotionally mature, stable, grounded. You're really in your masculine energy, putting yourself first, loving yourself first, being willing to nurture and care for a connection. Maybe you're also in an energy right now, Taurus, where if you love someone, you could have difficult expressing it. But they do view you as someone who's going through some sort of shift, some sort of tower moment. And it has to do with you giving equally to people. And this could definitely have to do emotionally. You know, there's something here where maybe if you don't see growth, expansion, or being able to build what you're wanting for your future in a connection, you're out. How do they feel towards Taurus? They feel like you're very attractive, maybe even getting attention, making moves. They feel like you're dropping burdens. You know, at one point, Taurus, you could have had the burden of this connection on your shoulders, and they feel like you're really dropping that. Taking a lot of action towards your home, your finances, your security. Maybe there's something here where at one point this person knew you were having money struggles, or maybe this person knew you when you were only making a little bit of coin. Maybe your coins went up, but this person does see that you've dropped a sense of burden. This person also feels like you no longer, you take yourself out of chaos. You don't deal with chaos. You don't deal with drama. You're not willing to fight for someone's attention or someone's love. You know that if someone gives you their love, awesome. But you're also not going to put yourself in situations where you feel like you have to compete, because you know that you're showing up as the Queen of Wands. You don't need to compete for anything. If somebody wants you, they'll show it. If somebody wants to give you attention, they'll show it. You're not going to go around begging, because you know that what you lose, you're going to gain 3 more of in better quality, better energy. This person does feel very guarded when it comes towards you. Wanting to communicate something here with you. They could be wanting to offer you something. They're really having a problem right now. Their head and their heart's fighting with one another. There's an internal battle here. And I think the biggest issue is the unknown. What are you going to say? Are you going to accept it? Because again, they feel that you've dropped a burden. They feel that you're not dealing with drama, chaos, and maybe even a sense that you've quit fighting for them and fighting for this. How do they view this connection? The Moon. There's a lot that's unknown, a lot that's still hidden. Looking to you for the answers, feeling like you're guiding them and teaching them what to do, how to show up. But there is a sense here of unknownness. They view this connection as, something that's very playful, fun. This is very flirtatious energy. Doing a lot of self-reflection, trying to use their intuition, holding back because they have fears of commitment. I feel like they're scared that they're going to build a stability with you and you could turn your back on them. Again, head over heart, feeling pulled to make the choice to come after you and after this connection, because they do know that when they look into their future, this is what they see. When they think about their future with you, they fantasize about it. When they think about what they want from their future, they're fantasizing a life of future, a home with you, animals with you, building a farm with you. Like, those are the things that they're thinking about. So they do view this connection as maybe there's still a lot that's unknown. There's still a lot that's unspoken. Maybe we really haven't got this off the ground like we both wanted it. They view it as something that's very passionate. There's also something here with the Lovers. Again, this is a card of love, a card of choice. But I feel like there's a sense of safeness here as well. Feeling like they can be safe and open up to you, that they can trust you. Feeling like they do need to come in towards you and get in pursuit of you, because you could definitely have a lot of options coming in towards you. Feeling worried about that as well. What's their intentions? To move this forward with the Chariot. They want to win at all costs with the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords can sometimes be a selfish energy, but I feel like this person wants to communicate with you and tell you that they do want to work on this with you. Feeling hopeful about coming back around. having a little fear that is keeping them stuck. Maybe there's a sense of fear here as well that's been keeping you stuck, making you feel like this isn't going to come back around. Not saying that there could definitely be success and victory, but it could definitely be after a time of you not paying attention to what's not working out. There could be something here as well where maybe you've been manifesting them, but you've still manifested them in not a healthy quality. What do I mean by that? So when you were manifesting this person back, you were manifesting them, craving them, longing for them to maybe just want you and to be there. But sometimes when we manifest someone to just be in our energy, they don't necessarily show up the way that we actually want them to. They can still maybe be on their phone. They can still have a sense of detachment. They can still maybe not emotionally open up or approach us the way that we want them to. So then even though we went through all that energy of manifesting them, it's a little of be careful what you wish for. Because if you're just manifesting this person to come in and want you, they will come in that quality. They will come in and they will just want you. They won't bring anything to the table like what you're truly wanting. So I do feel like at one point you could have manifested this person to come back in, but I feel like your manifestation quality could have been under par of what you really wanted. So again, I'm getting a little bit of a false start for that as well. What do they hope is going to happen? What does this person hope is going to happen? They're hoping that they can make a situation that they felt was unfair, fair. They're hoping that they can come in and move this forward after a time of self-reflection, after a time of holding back. There's a lot of reminiscing energy here. Wanting things to feel like it did from the past, but also not wanting maybe the karmic ties or the toxic ties or the ties that made you both feel sad and disappointed. Neither one of you want that to come to the future. What's their fear? Their fear is that they could try to invest in this and it not get off the ground. They're scared that it's not going to be something stable, long-lasting, and something that's going to make them really happy. So we've got a double-edged sword here. You know, feeling burdened by wanting to bring in an offer, feeling sad and disappointed that they didn't, having fear hold them back, feeling left out, needing to make a head-over-heart choice, feeling conflicted, wanting to bring in an offer, but the wounded part of them is like, what the hell's wrong with you? Seeing that they need to have the strength, trying to get clarity and insight, maybe even spying, knowing that a cycle needs to be completed for success to be here. It's very interesting. Story of my life. I feel like that's a go-around story. What do we have for this? What do we have for this? We're fixing to get the future outcome. I'm feeling things that I've never felt before. For some of you, this person could have been caught up in a love triangle. For some of you, this was with you. Again, this person does feel that you took yourself out of the running. If this person was trying to make you jealous with other people or, again, date other people or entertain other people, you were like, oh, honey, I'm not a option. I'm the option. And the moment that you made me a option is the moment that you lost your opportunity. And I feel like someone realized quickly that they were giving too much. So this person could definitely have done a lot of self-reflection about that, letting other people intrude, whether it, again, is other people, places, things. Everything's going to unfold in divine timing. Again, for some of you, there is an interference here, and it could definitely be a child. There's passion, but I see someone setting a boundary. Give me another one. Says it's a destined partnership. Maybe here, you know, Taurus, I feel like this could have been a partnership that was teaching you about forgiveness. Now, again, this could come back around because we do see them wanting something here, but we also see them seeing you as someone who's dropped the burden and said, again, you made me a option. I'm not a option. I'm the option. Nice try, though. You missed your opportunity. Try it again. That's the kind of energy you got here. And this person's like, oh my God, you're right. Can I come back in and tell you that you are the option? I feel like it's up to you whether or not you want to forgive this person. I can be myself with you. That's what I had said. Yep. You broke my heart. Again, whatever this, somebody got their feelings hurt here. Someone felt like that they had to compete, carry the weight of the connection, and fight for either attention or love. And someone said, F this, F you, I'm done. But somebody here's wondering, are you happy without me? Do you miss me like I miss you? Okay, so there could be something here where you guys don't necessarily share the same values. You could just really be two different people, Taurus. You and your twin flame just really might not see eye to eye. I know you don't feel the same. I have too much to lose. Do you remember me telling you that this person was letting something interfere? And it could be a child for some of you. It doesn't have to be. Children could be important to both of you, whether it's something that you want, something that you have, something that you don't want. But I feel like there's something more than that. It's like, although we might be on the same page, there is something here where we're not. And I feel like this person's been telling themselves, you know, Taurus don't feel for you like that. Taurus has dropped the burden. Taurus is not fighting for you. Taurus has put their middle finger up, has turned their back on you and been done. And I'm getting a little bit of, I don't want to say playing the victim, but being like, well, you know, Taurus didn't choose you because Taurus didn't want you and you have too much to lose to go chasing after them. And it's not that complicated. I don't feel like you want someone to chase after you. But again, there's a communication here that needs to happen. And I don't feel like this person's wanting to put everything on the line. So what do we get with that? With me saying that, why does this person not want to put everything on the line? Could definitely have to do with their shadow side. There's something here where I feel like they're scared that it's going to fall apart. There's an energy here where this person's just now got to a place where they felt like they're now in peaceful waters and they don't want to put themselves back in a situation where they feel like they're having to fight, defend, or beg for something. This person's not planning for the future. This person's got a lot of options when it comes to people being interested in them, but I feel like they also hold back from them, but I feel like they hold on to you. So what am I getting? I feel like they could give in to other people and indulge in them, but I feel like they still hold them at arm's length. I feel like you got close to them, but not close enough to where they're willing to put everything on the line for you. I feel like, yeah, there's a lot of passion, but I feel like there's an instance here where this person's not really planning for the future. They do want to reunite with you. They feel like you are something deep. But there's also here where I feel like you want more growth. You want to be able to take a leap blindly. And you feel like maybe this person missed an opportunity. And you really having the strength to make a head over heart choice and say, okay, I'm done trying to invest with someone who doesn't want to invest in me. And really not seeing how this is going to change because you feel like this person has a wall up, a guard up, and they won't let you through. And in their mindset, you know, I have too much to lose. Now, this could be something that they're working on, something that they've been investing in. This could be their job. This could be anything. But it's like this person at this point wants to be selfish, wants to put themselves in a self-imposed prison and say, no, I can't do that. But do you know what that's doing to them? It's burdening them. It's stressing them out. The ones that you dropped are the ones that they picked up. The moment you said, I'm done. I'm done. This is messing up my stability. This is messing with my mental health. I can't keep doing this anymore. I've got to bring this ending. There is no way to go but an ending. When that happened, you dropped those burdens and you walked away. Well, this person come right behind you and picked him up and was like, but wait, I thought you loved me. And I'm seeing someone turn around and say, but you don't love me and I'm done carrying that. Like, that's the energy here. You know, you've not showed up for me, but you still expect me to carry this for you. How dare you? And this person's like, but I have so much to lose, but I really liked how you were showing up for me. So what was the lesson here? What was the lesson between these twin flames for someone to make a choice? It could definitely be something here where you guys really need to see that you guys do share different values, but someone made a choice to maybe not compromise and to complete a cycle. Yeah, this person could definitely want to have control. And I don't mean it in a bad way, but the Emperor is the kind of person who has control of their life. And if they want to do something, they will. And if they don't, they won't. That's the kind of energy this person's in. But there is something here where this person could actually see, you know, at the end of the day, them being selfish and them not wanting to make a change is going to be the reason that they feel left out. You've turned your back on feeling like you've wasted time and effort. You know, you felt like you invested and this person just left the apples in the tree as the winter came. And you're like, well, I did all that hard work for you to act like it was nothing. Well, to them, it kind of wasn't. It wasn't anything because they didn't put in work. And I see you moving forward. I see you saying, you know what? This was a missed opportunity. You didn't take your opportunity. That's your loss. I see you going to different connections and being a lot more cautious. I see you maybe having a hard time really getting over this, feeling sad and disappointed. But I ultimately feel like, again, this person's going to learn the hard lesson that sometimes when we want love, we have to make those hard choices. And I feel like this person's going to feel very lonely. I feel like they're going to constantly be in this back and forth energy where they're never going to be able to make an actual decision. They're always going to feel confused. Yes, they're going to have options, but I feel like those options are never going to be fulfilling. And it's interesting because I feel like the one thing that this person wants deep down is to love someone and to give to them emotionally and to feel fulfilled in their home. And that's the one thing that they won't go towards. That's very intriguing. My finger's hurting. I have trouble with intimacy. Well, can we just hit the nail on the head, please? Okay. Feeling like you never truly knew what this person wanted. Although they feel happy with you, I feel like you just felt that it was a waste of time, energy. Yeah, will you ever make things right with me? Maybe wanting to start over with this person, but knowing that you're done taking action when it comes towards them. You know, it's interesting. I feel like at one point you were really in the emotion and everything that happened here, but I feel like now you've really detached yourself and you have an eagle view when it comes to this connection and this love. And I feel like that's really helped you. But I also feel like in the same instance, there's an energy here where it was like, you know, you don't know how hard it was to let this go, to let what it coulda, shoulda, woulda been. And I feel like this person's having a hard time letting you go. But I feel like, again, they're keeping themselves busy to not have to think about it. I'm going to keep myself busy. I'm going to go work. I'm going to do overtime. I don't want to think about this. This person's not feeling financially stable, feeling like they can't really take action for the next steps because of it, but also realizing that they didn't get attached to you because they always felt like they had too much to lose and they weren't willing to put it on the line. I don't feel like this person was willing to put the things on the line that you have to put on the line for love sometimes. Sometimes you have to choose your partner over other people, places, and things. You have to say, I'm willing to fight for this. I want this. I fear that you're never going to look at me the same. It's hard for me to look at myself in the mirror. You've learned a lot about yourself through this change and transformation. I'm damaged and I'm not deserving of your love. A part of me died when I let you go. Do you remember me telling you when you dropped those burdens, this person come back and picked them up and was like, but wait, that's what I'm getting. It's like they took you for granted. They thought that you were always going to be behind them trying to make this work and care for them, underestimating your strength and the love that you have for yourself. I feel ashamed for how I treated you. You did not deserve that. All right, Taurus, we're actually going to leave that here. Have a blessed day, guys.